everyone, this is Dr. Liv with New Insight, and thank you so much for joining me in another video. Have you ever asked yourself, why do I still love someone who caused me so much pain? Maybe they lied to you, maybe they cheated, maybe they manipulated you, or maybe they walked away from the relationship. Logically, you know the relationship wasn't healthy. Your family and friends may have told you to move on, and you've probably even told yourself it's over. So why does your heart still miss them? You might ask, why do I still love the person who hurt me? Today in this video, I'm providing insight into these questions. So emotions don't disappear simply because you've been hurt. You can't turn your feelings off like a light switch. Our brains don't work that way. Despite the hurt and pain, your heart and mind often continue holding on to the good memories. You remember the vacations, the late night conversations, the inside jokes, the hugs, the moments when they made you feel special, seen, or loved. And those memories can create a sense of nostalgia. In other words, your mind starts remembering the good moments and the way that person made you feel. And when that happens, your brain activates its reward system. It releases chemicals such as dopamine and serotonin, which are linked to feelings of pleasure, comfort, connection, and emotional closeness. So what's happening is your brain isn't just missing the person, it's missing the emotions and experiences it connected with that person. The affection, the laughter, the excitement, the hope, or the feeling of being loved. But here's what's important to remember. Just because your brain misses those feelings doesn't mean the relationship was healthy. It simply means your brain created emotional connections and memories with that specific person. You can miss someone or miss how they made you feel and still recognize that the relationship wasn't good for you. And this is one reason healing can feel so confusing, because your head says leave, but your heart becomes hyper-focused on the good times. Second, you may still love and miss the person who hurt you because you've processed the relationship through emotional reasoning. Emotional reasoning is when we believe something must be true simply because it feels true. For example, I still miss them, so maybe they're my soulmate. I still love them, so maybe we belong together. If it still hurts this much, maybe I should go back. But feelings aren't always facts. Feelings are important because they tell us something about our emotional experience. However, they don't always tell us what decision is healthiest. Sometimes they're simply reflecting an attachment that hasn't fully healed yet. Third, you may still love the person who hurt you because they became connected to an important season of your life. Maybe they came into your life after a significant loss. Maybe they were there when you were struggling with depression. Maybe they helped you through college, supported you financially, or encouraged you when no one else believed in you. And because they were present during such a vulnerable chapter, your brain associates them with comfort, hope, and survival. Sometimes we're grieving more than the relationship. We're grieving the version of ourselves that existed during that time. And here's something else that's important to understand. Two things can be true at the same time. Someone can have wonderful qualities and still be unhealthy for you. For example, an ex can be a great provider, but also a cheater. Someone can make you laugh while also making you cry. A woman can be an amazing mother, but not a healthy, intimate partner. Someone can genuinely love you and still lack the emotional maturity to treat you well. So life isn't always black and white, and recognizing someone's good qualities does not erase the harm they caused. Likewise, acknowledging the hurt doesn't mean there were never good moments. Both realities can exist together, and many people become stuck because they're comparing the relationship to its best moments instead of its overall pattern. They remember the honeymoon phase, the apologies, the promises, the occasional good weekends. But they forget the anxiety, the sleepless nights, the walking on eggshells, the constant confusion, the broken trust. And healing requires looking at the entire picture, not just the highlight reel. And another reason you may still love someone who hurt you is because we often become attached to potential rather than reality. We fall in love with who we believe someone could become. We tell ourselves, they'll change. They just need more time. They didn't really mean it. They'll become the person I know they can be. But healthy relationships are built on consistent behavior, not future promises. And one of the hardest parts of healing is accepting people as they are, not as we hope they'll become. And finally, ask yourself this question: do I miss the person, or do I miss the feeling of being loved? Sometimes we're not grieving them. We're grieving companionship, familiarity, the future we've imagined, and the dreams we built together. And those are very different things. Healing begins when you stop chasing the fantasy and start accepting reality. When you stop asking, why couldn't they become who I needed? And instead ask, what has this relationship taught me about what I deserve? Because loving someone doesn't always mean they're meant to stay in your life. Sometimes love is learning to let go. Sometimes love is choosing your peace over your pain. And sometimes the healthiest thing you can do is accept that you can love someone while also recognizing they aren't healthy for you. Those two truths can exist at the same time. So healing isn't about forgetting them. It's about remembering yourself and knowing that you deserve peace, happiness, and security in your life. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in another video.